And probation, this is an application. Court is calling 2023 CR 8715 State versus Jose Yanez. Could I have parties announced?
Jason Garrett for the state, Your Honor.
Charles Butcher for the case.
And are you Jose Yanez?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, I did, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Yanez, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
And is he applying for deferred adjudication or regular probation?
It's a deferred case, Judge,
Okay.
for the state.
All right, so they're applying for deferred. Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney?
Yes.
I have the other one. They just did too.
Oh.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, I did.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Your Honor.
Did you review the court's admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You're charged with failure to stop and render aid. Just 1 second. All right. All right, so it's been indicted as a state failure to stop and render aid with a moving vehicle with an accident that was reasonably likely to result in injury or death. The range of punishment for that is up to a $5,000 fine, up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail, or up to 5 years in the prison. Did you understand?
Yes.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Right.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could sentence you potentially up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail or up to 5 years in the prison?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes,
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
He is, and he was.
Mr. Yanez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, I am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your... Oh, I'm so sorry, because they changed the paperwork. All right. Did you understand that if you were not a citizen, by entering into a plea in this case, you could potentially be deported from the United States, not allowed re-entry or naturalization?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, there's a $1,000 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication, and there's to be restitution to Salvador Garcia. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes.
State?
It is right.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
We don't have any of those motions.
All right. Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 5 years. And state, did you all initial this?
I did initially.
All right. Thank you. I'm having a problem reading that. That's okay. There's to be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours community service restitution, no contact with the complainant, and the driver's safety course. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
No.
Any objection?
No.
All right. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
A number of things. Basically, what I want noted is that Mr. Yanez was only 21 years old the day of this incident. This is his first offense. He has no priors. And the day of incident was August 28th of 2021, and the indictment was filed quite a bit later. And as far as the probation term, I think we had a little bit of we weren't too sure. We think if it's just a bodily injury case, it's a state jail felony as the maximum wage punishment. From my review of the discovery, this man didn't use an ambulance. Mr. Yanez did return to the scene, gave an oral report to the officers, and he wasn't arrested at the scene. It wasn't until later his girlfriend got in an accident. That's how he got caught and found out that there was this indictment. So with that in mind, that this is his first offense. He hasn't had any other accidents since. It's probably the best I could tell you about his punishment.
So, are you employed in school? What are you doing?
I am not employed anymore.
So, what do you do?
I'm trying to apply to go back to college. I stopped to.
All right. Are you trying to apply, or have you applied?
I have applied.
All right. So, have you received an acceptance?
Nothing yet.
Where have you applied?
To Northwest Vista.
Okay. And when did you apply?
This was in July.
Okay. This July?
Mm-hmm.
That's keeping things a little bit late.
Yeah.
Because don't they have deadlines?
I stopped going to college to pursue music.
And how's that going?
It's going all right. It's just I just kind of wanted to just go back to school.
When you say pursue music, how are you pursuing music?
Like I play the drums for a band.
Oh, what's the name of the band?
It was called Lead Hate.
Lead Hate?
Lead Hate.
Oh, lead.
Yeah.
Okay. Like Leadfoot. Lead Hate.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's supposed to be like slow, heavy metal music.
Okay. I've never heard of slow, heavy metal music. I love all types of music, so I love being educated.
It's like, Black Sabbath?
Yes.
Ozzy Osbourne. It's kind of like
wear Black Sabbath.
It's like that, just like physically heavier and much slower.
So not that heavy.
Yeah, pretty much not as heavy.
Okay. All right. So since you're not pursuing that anymore and you're not in school and you're not working, what do you spend your time doing?
Practicing my drum set, taking care of my grandpa, I hope.
I'm sure your grandfather wants you to do more.
Yeah, he does.
So you're going to have to do more.
Yes.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. Oh, just as a side note, why didn't you just stop? If you would have just stopped, we wouldn't even be here.
I know. I was
Here the judge starts digging into responsibility again. Notice how the tone shifts: less sympathy, more accountability. Judges often balance compassion with making sure the courtroom isn't seen as being too lenient. Do you think this judge is leaning more strict or understanding?
years ago, I was just a big
So you were just like, oh my gosh.
I was just like, oh my God, I was just so scared and shocked that I had to go let my boss at Chick-fil-A know, and then I came back to the scene.
Okay. All right. The court will sentence you to 4 years deferred adjudication.
Mm-hmm.
There's to be regular reporting. by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment or enrollment in a university within 45 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider with minors. So probation, he can either be enrolled full-time in college or have employment.
Okay.
And for this court, I'm not going to require you to be enrolled in college the way I was enrolled in college. Because each semester I would take 21 to 24 hours because it was cheaper. So you need to take at least 8 hours a semester. You understand? For it to count with the court.
Yeah.
All right. There's to be 200 hours of community service restitution. That will be deemed satisfied once you complete the driver safety course. And does anyone know if there's restitution to the complainant?
Judge, we reviewed this case with the prior DA, and also Chick-fil-A had insurance on this accident. And that was, in other words, the civil matter regarding the car accident was settled.
Okay.
So there's likely not going to be any further restitution to the complainant.
There's to be restitution, if any, to Salvador Garcia, and no contact with Salvador Garcia. There's to be field visits one time per month for 6 months. And Ms. Ferguson, if I can have a 30-day reset for a restitution hearing.
I guess.
And if you all discover that there is no restitution, if you bring it to the court before then, there'll be no need for a restitution hearing. Okay. September 25th. I'm sorry, State, you may be excused. Did you review the probation? Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
Just a question. So does that have to be for the one or the other, like the school or the job? It has to be one or the other or both?
One or the other.
Okay, I was just curious.
But let me just tell you, in this court, if it's going to be one or the other for you, then that means you're a full-time student. And for this court, full-time student means at least 8 hours per semester. All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. If there's anything you need or you have any questions about anything, let probation know. If you feel as though probation is not addressing it, you can always come back to the court. All right. Just have a seat, and probation will go over the conditions with you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
Thank you, Judge Wood.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Any other tissue? Monica has a client.
Anyone else who's ready?
Yes, but it's, Rodney Brown, he's on page 2 down. Mr. Baker is actually going to be tomorrow. What it was. Let's put it on its calendar today.
Rodney Brown. Hello, sir. We're going to recall your case for tomorrow. Your attorney, there was a slight miscommunication and he thinks you're set for tomorrow instead of today. So we'll bring you back tomorrow, okay? Oh, what's going to end up happening is tomorrow your attorney will let me know. Because your attorney will have to present that to the court. Oh, he's going to contact you tomorrow. He'll be here. All right, thank you. Sometimes Odyssey is off and attorneys are not getting notices. All right, who else?
I have, Mr. Ortega. Six down.
All right, who's here on Ruiz Ortega?
That's me, Judge.
All righty. Is he here?
He's right in the box.
Oh, he needs to come down. Hi, how's it going?
Well, thank you.
All right. So where are we on discovery?
I just got the disclosure, the discovery acknowledgement, Judge. It's very voluminous. I don't know how many entries, but it's very thick. There's a lot of medical records in it, and I need to go through it. This is the first setting we have, so I just conferred with Mr. Garhan, and we signed the discovery acknowledgement, and we just need a reset to review all the discovery.
All right. So you've signed an acknowledgement?
We did, Judge, and we already filed it with the court.
Okay. So how much time are you requesting?
It's pretty big, and I have a lot of cases, so 60 days will be good.
See, you asked for the oral. See, I thought he was going to ask for 90, and I was going to say, okay. But,
I'll do 90. I think 90.
but since he asked for 60, no, based upon what I can see, the nature of the charge, I understand that there's probably a lot of medical records. Right. So Ms. Ferguson, if I could have a 60-day reset for the defense attorney to review discovery.
Yes, ma'am.
This is the kind of testimony that shows how messy real life can be: homelessness, broken families, and desperation. Makes you wonder, is the justice system here to punish or to help rebuild lives?
All right, thank you.
October 23rd.
All right, and State, do you think you'll be prepared to tender an offer at that date or no?
And in the state rule.
All right, what offer will we do on that date as well, Ms. Ferguson?
October
23rd.
Yeah, I'm here. Okay.
All right. So, is there anything else? Do you have any questions, sir?
No.
All right. Thank you. That was a long pause. And it's like, yeah. All right. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Maybe excuse.
Yes. Do you need me to sign anything? All
Thank you. Thankfully, I'm staff, Your Honor.
right. Have a good one.
Have you excused?
Yes.
Good seeing you.
You too.
Bye.
Is there anyone else who's ready?
Yes, Richard Ibanez on page 3 day.
Oh, you'll have to talk to them. So that some of them will ask to be paused because, for example, you can't have a defense attorney who has 1,000 cases pending because then they can't represent anyone.
Yeah.
So it really depends on the defense attorney, and we don't have enough attorneys. So how many cases would you say you usually have?
Handle Like throughout the year or per month or just at
I'm
one
trying
time?
to figure out how heavy is your caseload?
Okay, it obviously fluctuates. And sometimes I'll get a client with multiple cases too, so that kind of does skew a bit. But I would say at any given time, over 100 to 110 cases. Where you resolve some, then you get assigned new cases. So it constantly is in flux. Yeah.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 002-899, State versus Richard Ibanez. Can I have parties announced?
Lawrence Miller for the state.
Renee Munoz on behalf of Mr. Ibanez.
Oh, Deputy Laura, could you move it to the end? And are you Mr. Ibanez? All right. Counsel, have you received all discovery?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review it with your client?
I have, Your Honor.
And probation, this is an application.
Okay.
And Mr. Ibanez, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Okay. Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Ibanez, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I did.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, sir.
Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and cite it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, I did.
You're charged with theft of property, $2,500 to $30,000. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to a $10,000 fine and up to 2 years in the state jail facility?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
In my opinion, he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
That is correct.
Mr. Ibanez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you have been represented?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Did you understand if you were not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you could be deported, not allowed to re-enter into the United States, and be denied naturalization?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, there's a $1,000 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication, and they're taking in consideration 2025 CR 009645. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, you can cross over.
I'm just
Yeah,
going for
sure.
it.
All right. You're welcome. Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours community service restitution, and no contact with Mary Escalona. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead?
Yes.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State offers what's been marked as State's Exhibit 1 in all attachments.
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements
Yes.
and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence state's exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt.
Listen carefully, the judge is clearly frustrated. When defendants fail probation, it's not just their future at risk, it's the judge's reputation for being too soft. That's why this part feels heavier. Every word carries weight.
As you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
If we may, Your Honor.
Anything you would say on behalf of your client?
Respectfully requesting this court follow the negotiated plea bargain agreement, Judge. We know that there was an issue with the U-Haul. My client states that he had lent it out to another person who was supposed to have turned it in. That was probably ill-advised, not the best judgment to rely on someone to carry through his contractual obligation. Needless to say, the truck has been returned to U-Haul as per ADA Megan Galloway. So U-Haul did receive the truck and don't believe there's a restitution amount now as to maybe some of the profits they may have lost out on not having usage of the truck, Judge. There was another case also associated with Mr. Ibanez. He came into court today to answer for the theft charge, and it seems there was a fraudulent use charge that was indicted. Client states that he unfortunately had to resort to dumpster diving to sustain himself. He's fallen on hard times, Judge, but he has indicated he does not have substance use issues or mental health issues. He's just monetarily struggling. We're respectfully asking if the court does follow the agreement that the $1,000 fine be probated, Your Honor. And if the court sees fit to recall the warrant for the fraudulent use of possession of identifying information, we'd respectfully request that as well, Judge, please.
All right, and that case taken in consideration?
Yes, Your Honor. That's the
That's it. Okay. So, are you employed?
No.
So how are you supporting yourself?
If you're diving and scavenging for everything that I possibly can,
Well,
just to eat and
do you have a place to live?
I'm working on it.
So where are you living?
I'll try.
Okay. So why did this come about?
You mean
The U-Haul incident?
just someone that I knew said that they needed to use one and borrow one, and I was renting actually from storage. I had a burned storage at that time, and just she talked to me and kind of letting them, renting it for them. And next thing I know, I didn't even know that I was told that they was returning with the keys and everything. And a year later, when I got arrested, so I really wasn't kind of aware of how the situation had been. But I was under the assumed that it had been turned in, and that was the deal. I rented it for them, and that was it. And
So do you have any family here?
I have a cousin here. That's where I have a mailing address too.
So where is your hometown?
Here.
No, I mean your hometown. Where were you born and raised?
Actually, what I mean, I spent a lot of time here. I have a lot of history here.
So is all of your family in Roswell?
No, my mom was in El Paso, and outside of El Paso, a little town called Van Horn.
Mhm.
And that's where my mom is, and that's pretty much all I have.
So is there anything here for you? Because I will tell you, being on probation is difficult or not. I can imagine it's extremely difficult if you don't have a support system, and you're telling me you're living out of your vehicle. Maybe, you want to live where family are.
Considering that, I moved back here from my daughters. And
Well, I asked you who are your family here, and you didn't mention any daughters. So how old are they?
they're old. They're older. They're 18 and 28. But I mean, they don't talk to me anymore. I haven't been.
Why is
I
that?
have no idea.
You have to know why your children are not.
Judge, I've asked them, and I haven't gotten any reason why.
Well, let me ask you this: were you a good father to them?
Yes, ma'am.
And what is your idea of a good father?
I raised them.
All right, so that's odd that they wouldn't talk to you.
That's why me and your mother don't talk very well. And I'm not sure if it's. I haven't found the reason why. I'm still trying to find that out. You're getting emotional. I mean, it's just where I'm at, you know.
So you're saying you raised them, but they won't talk to you.
Yeah, well, I mean, once we got a divorce and stuff, they weren't with her, you know, but we were still in very good terms. When I was in the oil field working and stuff like that, I used to go to Paso and see them all the time. I worked to stay in their lives, you know what I mean? And it just, at some certain point in time, they stopped talking to me, and I couldn't figure out why. I've always tried to be in their lives, but this time, my ex just kind of said that, you know.
Well, I will tell you, you're going to have to start taking a internal, evaluation of your life and find out whether or not being in San Antonio is best for you. If you decide that you want to leave to be near family, if you let probation know, we'll have to do a transfer of your probation to another place. You understand? All right. But in this court, you're going to have to get employed. You understand? Court is going to sentence you to 4 years deferred adjudication. There's $1,000 fine to be probated. Take in consideration 2025 CR 009645. The warrant should be recalled in that case. There's to be no contact with Mary Escalona. Proof of employment within 45 days. No employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. There's to be 200 hours of community service restitution. If you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? And here's the thing, you're going to get drug tested. What are you going to be positive for? Here's the thing, just be honest with me and tell me the truth. All right. So, see, and that's the reason why maybe your children don't have contact with you. So you gotta, here's the thing, when I have someone, sure, once in the blue moon, the person their family was horrible to them. Mother turned their children against them. But usually there's other things that are going on. So there's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to run a referral to felony drug court. And if you could coordinate that and make sure that he does that. And that's going to be done out of custody. And you need to make sure that you make that. If you do not, a warrant is going to be issued for your arrest. You understand?
Yes. That sounds good, Your Honor. I'll coordinate with Sean with that as well.
When's the last time you used? Tell the truth. Yesterday?
Well, Your Honor, I know where your concerns are. My concern is that, we're asking the warrant be recalled and the like because my client's vehicle where he's living out of is parked right now. And if he does not answer for that, it's going to be towed and he's going to be in a mess of trouble. So I know that the court may have concerns about a tap in custody, but...
Well, no, I'm thinking about felony drug court. So if you can do me a favor, before he's released today from this courtroom, if somebody can call felony drug court and see maybe if they could schedule an appointment for him tomorrow, or either he can stop over there today because he has his vehicle.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
I'll definitely reach out likely to Ms. Zamaron to see those arrangements can be made, judges.
All right. So there's a referral to felony drug court out of custody, tap evaluation out of custody. And if not accepted to felony drug court, then he's to return back to court.
Okay.
And there's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Probation, is there anything else?
No.
And I'm sorry, field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, I do. Thank you too very much.
All right, you're welcome. We can go off the record. You're going to have to make sure that you stay in touch with probation. If you think you're going to use, you need to pick up the phone and call probation or call somebody. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
And I'm so sorry. Probation, if you're at sober support meetings for him, and we'll start with 60 and 60 days, and then felony drug court will take over from there.
Yes, sir.
So when you leave here, I'm ordering that you do a sober support meeting today. You understand? All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And with that, the hearing winds down. Two very different stories today, one young man begging for a second chance, another struggling just to survive. Courtrooms aren't just about laws, they're about human lives colliding with justice. So I'll ask you, if you were the judge, would you rule with mercy or with punishment?